And we are live. Good morning, everyone. It's your favorite truck driver, ex-truck driver in the whole wide world. It is Bitcoin Ben, here for the daily What the Pluck is going on in cryptocurrency. And this morning, we have a special guest. You guys know I'm all about pushing adoption and freedom and entrepreneurs and businesses. And I want to thank God for Twitter and Elon Musk, because it's through X that I actually found a company called AirBTC. What they are, and I'll give you a quick little overview. It's Airbnb that you pay with BTC. Pretty self-explanatory. And I have the founder and the head honcho of AirBTC, Andre Van Herden. I think I have that right. Is that right?
That's close enough, Ben. It's Andre van Heerden, but I get my name mispronounced often, so
Okay.
it's not a big deal.
Sorry about that. It's as close as us Americans can get.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Number one, who are you? What's your history? And what really got you going on your idea here?
So I'm from South Africa, and I'm 37 years old. I live in Cape Town in the Western Cape of South Africa, which is by far the best part of the country. And it's very first world in South Africa. I think a lot of Europeans and Americans have a bit of a misconception. The Western Cape of South Africa, and especially Cape Town, is almost equal to first world countries. It's a big city, um, and I mean everything is basically outside, like on par with, at least with Europe. And I have a background in property, and I discovered Bitcoin in 2018 when I read the Bitcoin Standard by Saifedean Ammous, and I became infatuated with Bitcoin and especially with Austrian economics. So in about 2021, I was looking to move full time into Bitcoin, and I mean there's a lot of young Bitcoiners who want Bitcoin jobs, and it just felt like it's not coming fast enough. A lot of I think there's a big oversupply of people who want to work in Bitcoin, but the Bitcoin companies just seem to. I thought it would adoption would happen much quicker. So I was looking around to start something on Bitcoin, but my idea was to have a business that only uses Bitcoin. So I didn't want any connection back to what I call the fiat economy at all. Um, that's very tough because if you have a real world business, there's almost always something that would tie you back to fiat. You would need to pay, whether it's suppliers or like transport, delivery costs, or there would be someone that you need to pay in fiat at some point. And also, if you're a local in your local area and you accept only Bitcoin, you're kind of um, um, cutting off a lot of potential customers who don't want to pay in Bitcoin. So I was thinking about how I can solve all these problems, and I came up with this idea. Um, so at AirBTC, the hosts have to accept Bitcoin for their properties, and the guests have to pay. And because we use Bitcoin, I think one of the great advantages of Bitcoin is anyone from around the world can pay anyone basically instantly. At least over the Lightning Network, it's instant. So It's actually it's a very simple concept. So we only use Bitcoin. You can only pay in Bitcoin, and hosts can only receive Bitcoin. So that allowed us to launch basically instantly around the world. So anyone, no matter where you are, you can upload your property to our site, and anyone, no matter where they are, can book, and they would pay in Bitcoin, and the host would receive Bitcoin, and we do transactions in Lightning and on chain at this stage. We're looking to add more Bitcoin payment functionality as we go.
Yeah, and I love how you took the position of not asking countries permission. You just said, I'm going to take this global, y'all deal with it. and 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 I love that because that's you claiming your human freedom. You know, I don't need permission to communicate and offer my services to other humans from a government. I'm,
Yes.
as you can see, I have the American flag, and as I view that, is I don't view that flag representing our government. I view that flag representing the idea of freedom. So I'm a freedom ultimate maximalist who happens to live in America. And so I love other freedom valuing and freedom implementing people because you can value freedom but not hold to actually being free. That's like a slave who actually bitches about slavery but doesn't run away from slavery. You know, it's, well,
Yeah.
I'm a slave. I wish I was free. Well, then try and get free. You know, uh, so uh, run run me through. Say I'm a property owner and I want to set up an account on your service. What's that run through process? What's that user interface from that point of view?
So it works almost exactly like any other similar booking site, Verbo or Airbnb. So you would go onto our website, airbtc.online, and just as a side note, let me mention to you that someone bought the uh, a URL airbtc.com, and they want $11,000 for it, and I consider what they are doing rent seeking, and I don't think I'm ever going to pay them um, for that. So unfortunately, it looks like airbtc.com will be we won't have that unless someone wants to sponsor it. But so you would go onto our website and you would create an account, and you can click list property, and you can upload your property details and photos, and you can submit it, and we will review it, and if we consider it a legitimate listing, we will publish it and send you an email. And we also offer calendar integration through iCal, which is most booking websites use that. It's like industry standard. So if you have a booking on or your property listed on other websites or booking platforms, uh, the bookings will automatically update on both calendars, so you don't have to worry about double bookings. And that's basically it. Then, if there's a successful booking, it will come off. We will let you know, And after the booking, we will pay the Bitcoin into your wallet of choice, whether Lightning or on-chain. It's as easy as that.
Awesome. I love it. It's simple. It's clean. It's uh, so your value add is you're actually uh, connecting renters with property owners, and then you let them work out the actual details.
Yes. So yeah. So hosts usually most 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 people who host their properties on booking sites are already quite clued up about how it works. I mean, there's a lot of software out there that helps as well. So most of the hosts on our platform are seasoned hosts. They know how to accommodate the guests, and so we. I think some of the value that we also add is you'll you'll be able to get your property out in front of a lot more like-minded Bitcoin people, and the Bitcoin community in general. Like you would also know from Twitter, and I think a lot of your listeners would would be the kind of people that I'm talking about now. You know, Bitcoiners are generally freedom-minded, smart, honest, hardworking, no nonsense type of people. So I actually had some fun on the site. In part of the terms and conditions, I wrote that we will not tolerate Karen-like behavior on this website. And I think generally that would we haven't had that much experience yet. We've only had 4 bookings up to date. We launched just like 3 weeks ago, so we're focusing on getting more listings at this stage. But the bookings are starting to come in. But I think that the normal problems with people, hosts lying about their properties, features, and guests breaking stuff and having parties, and I think that'll be to a minimum, because this community is just not the type of people that don't do that stuff. Um, I think
Uh,
yeah.
we we are very property respectful people. Or can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I think there was something wrong with your mic there. Yeah, go on.
Okay, yeah. We as a community, we are very property respectful people because we're in Bitcoin. We understand the value of private property, and we understand when we rent a place that we don't own it, we still have to respect the owners of the property and their property.
Yeah, exactly. And I think Bitcoiners around the world share those values. Um, I'm one of the things that's b- has been surprising to me, and you must know if it's surprising to me as a Bitcoiner, is just how awesome and helpful and respectful the whole community has been. I've really had some fun talking to and sitting in meetings with other Bitcoiners. I've been really impressed by the caliber of people that's present in this industry. It's really been incredible.
Yeah, and uh, it's a host of a show for a long period of time now, about 7, almost 8 years. Uh, I, that's why I reached out to you because I saw a great looking company with a great idea. We want to help every honest member of our community grow. We are not selfish people. We want to help entrepreneurs. We want to help individuals. And why, as soon as I saw you guys, I'm like, great idea, great idea. I'd like to actually get him on the show. Let's see how I and the show can help him grow. And that's how we spread adoption. Is we help honest members of our community and the entrepreneurs who are willing to work their asses off. We reward them with our attention, with our encouragement, with our, yeah, man, do some more of that. You know, I applaud you for launching your company. I applaud you for your rebellion against the old system that we all know is not long for this world, because as we offer the services of the old system cannot compete with an honest broker in their industries. And you are offering honest service with honest money. And that's the difference. And I applaud you. But what are some of the future plans you have for your actual company? How can we, as a community, help you grow?
So, because we decided to and were able to launch worldwide, the listings that we are getting, although we're getting lots of listings, they're very far apart geographically. We have surprisingly a lot of listings in Brazil, and by a lot I mean like 15. And
Yeah.
The US is doing very well there, and in El Salvador. But these listings like one all across the like almost in every country. So the chances, if you as a guest are going onto AirBTC and you want to book, chances that there's a place at this stage available on the site at the location that you're about to travel to it's quite low, because we don't have enough listings yet.
Yeah.
So that is probably our biggest problem at this stage. And what we are doing to overcome that, we are trying to focus on Bitcoin and libertarian and freedom events across the world, and we are trying to partner up with event hosts and to become the accommodation provider of choice. So we already partnered up with Adopting Bitcoin in El Salvador, the conference, and the Adopting Bitcoin conference in Cape Town, which is coincidentally my hometown, which is next year in January. So what we're doing now is we are specifically targeting Bitcoin Beach in El Salvador and surrounds for accommodation for the attendees at the conference. And we're looking to partner up with conferences and events like that across the world. But we need like 4 to 6 month lead up. So we're looking at events from November to next year, April for now. because we need to get the listings, and then people usually book quite far in advance. So that's one of the ways that we're trying to grow is through the events. The other segment that we're trying to target is we want to become the destination of choice for Bitcoiners. So if you're a Bitcoiner, we're hoping that Bitcoiners would want to visit Bitcoin locations or other Bitcoiners rather than non-Bitcoiners. So if you might be planning to go on holiday, and then rather than choosing to go to a certain town or a destination, you might come onto AirBTC and see what there is, and then choose something out of that group. And the last segment that we're targeting is Bitcoin circular economies across the world. So there's a lot of them popping up now. Um, like in 2001, I think there was 3 or 4 of these projects. It was there's one here in South Africa called Bitcoin Ekasi, and then there was the Bitcoin Beach movement in El Salvador. And but now, by my last count, there's over 80 of these projects around the world already, and there's new ones popping up daily. So we are planning to partner with these Bitcoin circular economy projects, and some of them are in the poorest areas in the world, but we are trying to partner with these projects, and they can then go out to in their town where they're trying to build their circular economy and get listings for us. And if people go to visit that town, other Bitcoiners, they can book through that, and that will have a very like a cool culminating effect for those circular economies, because one of the biggest problems in some of these areas is how did they get the Bitcoin in their circular economy in their town to start circulating. And if people to come and stay in those towns and they pay the hosts in Bitcoin, then they will have that Bitcoin, and then they can go and spend it um, in that town in other circular economy participants, shops or restaurants. And then also, when someone books through AirBTC and they come and stay, they're probably going to be a Bitcoiner, so they're also going to start spending the Bitcoin in the area. So we're quite excited about that, and we have an ambassador program that we're rolling out. So if you are a part of a Bitcoin circular economy, you can sign up, and we can give you a bit part of the commission for the listings that you get us in your area.
Okay. So is that like a referral link?
Yeah, that's like a referral link. We're just calling it an ambassador program. We're looking for more. We're looking
Like
for Bitcoiners who
how
are.
how would our viewers sign up for that? So they have a link or a referral link where they could actually talk with like friends who own rental properties or something. And I think if you have a uh, I don't know how much you know on who I am or like what I do. Um, I have my show. Then um, uh, I also have uh, clubs, physical locations, social and education clubs uh, in Florida, in Tennessee, up here in Massachusetts. So we know a lot of real estate people. We know a lot of people who run Airbnbs. So if we had a referral link for our clubs, then the owner operators of our clubs could actually earn income off
Yeah.
of referring their local areas to use your service.
Yes, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. At this stage, we don't have a referral link program, but I I'm sure we can implement that.
Yeah,
We can keep in touch. We can set that up within a week. At this stage, the ambassador program that we're running is more of a you have to kind of apply, and you'll be almost more like a representative of the company. But yeah, I mean that's a great idea, Ben. Thank you so much.
yeah.
I think we should
Let
implement that.
yes, let's definitely. I'll have Heidi reach out to you, and let's definitely do that so we can have a poster or an ad or
Yeah,
something at our club where uh, whenever our club members walk in, they're like, "What is this?" It's like, "Oh, it's an Airbnb that you get paid for, or you pay for using Bitcoin." They'll jump on that like you wouldn't believe.
yeah, that sounds great.
And I'm launching clubs all over the country. I plan on having a club in every major city in America. That's how we can help you grow, and our local owner operators can actually bring in another revenue source.
Yeah, exactly. And
I
you must
love it.
remember your uh, I mean, we offer a lot of there's a lot of advantages of using us that we haven't discussed yet. Just now, I'm thinking, if w- w- we will pay your Bitcoin directly into a wallet of your choice, so there won't be banks or exchanges that know who you are, and we're trying to take in as little information and store um, uh, as little information from our customers as possible. And because we're not, I almost want to say, held accountable in the jurisdiction, if someone comes to us and asks us for your information, we are going to basically give them the finger. Um, unless, I mean, if they come and arrest me, I might have to. I probably might have to give up some information, but if it's not for that, there's no way they're getting anything from me. So 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 yeah, you can earn the Bitcoin directly into your basically into your hardware wallet if you want to, and directly from us. Yeah, there won't be any intermediaries, there won't be any exchanges involved or anything like that.
Yeah, I love that idea. I absolutely love it, and I think it's a perfect if if you have an affiliate program. I think each one of our clubs would have its own affiliate link, and I love it. Uh, hey Jim, no, no KYC. You're paying with Bitcoin.
So just on the KYC side, Jim, um, I mean, as much as we hate KYC and all these ridiculous rules and regulations that get pushed onto us, or onto everyone, it's not getting pushed onto us, unfortunately. But if you're going to stay in someone else's property, I mean, you can't be expected to be anonymous.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we do hold guests will have to, if a host asks for an ID or some form of identification, the guest will have to give that before he can go and start that host's property.
Oh,
Uh,
absolutely. If
so that's just we won't save your documentation on our side. We will forward it to the host. Um, it'll I mean, we would prefer if you forward it directly to the host, but I mean, we'll facilitate that, but you're not going to get KYC'd at this stage on our site as in the traditional way.
Oh, okay. What he actually means is do you know the identity of the property owner?
So most of our properties are already listed on other websites. So we can see if most of our hosts are like super hosts on Airbnb, and we go into a conversation with them. We vet every owner basically individually. At this stage, we give our team is giving a private service. You can email or call me basically anytime you want to know something or want to ask something. So yeah, we're but no, we're not we're not KYCing the owners, no.
Yeah, it
You see, so basically, if I could just keep on, well, just explain that. So there's no area for a bad actor to gain anything from doing a fake listing, because you're never going to get the funds. So we only pay out after the stay successful. So should there be a problem with someone pretending to own a property that they don't, then that person will just be wasting their own time, and we will kick them off the platform. And yeah, so just be aware if you're trying to act unfaithfully, that it's not going to work.
I wouldn't really worry about that a whole lot. You aren't going to have people being on there putting on fake houses. Why would you? That doesn't make any sense. That's a lot of wasted effort.
Yeah, and yes, and just to add to that question, so you don't have to put in your actual address. So you just put in the road where you live, or where the property is, or the suburb in the city that you're at, and we give the approximate location. Only when someone books, then yeah, okay, exactly, Jim. Only when someone books, then we'll give them your actual location.
Yeah, and I think I'm correct when I say that you leave taxation up to the owner.
Yes. Yeah, so whatever the owner requests, we're going to ask that from the guest. Yeah. So Jim, just to go on with that, the taxation issue that you said there. So yeah, so we're not going to report anything to anyone at this stage. We're not held to any regulation or regulatory authority. That's the whole idea. So usually the way that they enforce this on companies is through their bank accounts, and we don't have a bank account in any country. So good luck to them on trying to force me to do something. They can't close my bank account because I don't have one.
Awesome. I love it, brother. A quick little word from our sponsor, and then we'll be right back.
Ever wondered how safe your online activities really are? How secure is your digital footprint? In the vast realm of the internet, privacy and security are paramount. Without adequate protection, your personal data might be at risk. There are solutions to these issues, and today we're going to talk about two of them. Introducing Liberty laptops from CALIX Solutions. These cutting-edge devices are meticulously designed to bolster online privacy, providing you the liberty to surf the internet incognito. The World Wide Web can be a wild frontier, but with Liberty laptops, your online privacy is always protected. We also present you crypto laptops, designed with cryptocurrency users in mind. Equipped to support a myriad of wallets and exchanges, these laptops are tailored for seamless cryptocurrency transactions. They offer enhanced security protocols to keep your digital assets safe. Crypto Laptops ensures a secure and smooth cryptocurrency experience. It's time to take control of your online privacy and security. Venture over to CALIX Solutions and explore our Liberty laptops and crypto laptops. Don't forget, our affiliate program lets you earn $50 per sale. Visit calixsolutions.io now or call 7028458276 for more information, because your online safety is our priority.
Awesome. Welcome back. Well, I'll tell you what, Andre, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. How can people reach you guys, and what information would you like out there?
So we are quite active on Twitter. AirBTC.online is our handle, and people can follow me on Twitter as well. I also have a personal account where I tweet a lot about free market stuff, like freedom, anti-tax, anti-regulatory tweets. I think your audience might enjoy that. I tweet about meat as well. In South Africa, we have a very large meat consuming culture. And then please go onto the website and check it out. Create an account. People can also email me, Andre, like my name, at airbtc.online, or they can email support@airbtc.online or info@airbtc.online if they want to get in touch. Please. And at this stage, we're looking for listings and hopefully some bookings. And our support team is ready to assist.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. I am actually going to have our team, because a lot of us travel a lot. I'm actually going to search your site originally. And if you have a house in the area that is appropriate for what we need, we will definitely use you guys first.
Awesome. Thank you, Ben.
No problem, Butter. You have a great day. I will let you go. You and I will talk more in the future, my friend.
Definitely. Looking forward to it. Thank you so much for having me, Ben. And thanks for listening, guys in the audience. I really appreciate your time. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the site soon.
Awesome. Thank you, brother. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Okay, guys, we are back once again. If you want to reach him, Rick says this is their Twitter account. So let's actually look. Head over to X, join their account, and follow them and sign up for the service. And although they might be small right now, they're going to grow. We really want to try and use them as much as possible. So when you're planning a trip, please check them out first. Now, mind you, this is not a paid, I have not been paid a single dime. How was it? I haven't gotten anything from them or anyone else for having him on the show. It was my free will and just wanting to help them out. But there's the AirBTC online, and here is him personally. And okay, right there. All right, guys and gals, we're going over to the private server. There's more information on IT. Google, guys, you're going to love to hear this. Google is getting their asses handed to them. The decentralized AIs are kicking the shit out of Google's AI. We all know it's true, folks. These large corporations that are trying to restrict freedom, they're going down in flames, folks. They're going down in flames fast, as they should. Right? It's absolutely wonderful to see, and that's what we're going to talk about and see on the private server. Everyone click the link under here and join the private server. I've had a lot of people reach out to me on X and on Twitter and on Telegram and all these other places with questions about our clubs and club membership and club ownership. If you live in America and you want to, in the future, actually partner with me and launch a club, maybe, give us a call, 941-391-3882, and claim the area that you'd like to maybe open a club in the future, because then we have a contact in that area and you can get on our owner calls and collect information on how we structure our clubs and how it all works. And that way you learn if club ownership participation. See, you don't have to own the whole club. The club is actually decentralized ownership. So you can own a portion of it and run the club. I'm telling you, folks, this model is perfect for the new decentralized world. If you have questions about the clubs or laptops or Liberty laptops or crypto laptops, give us a call at 941-391-3882. Everyone, have a great day, and I will see you on the private server as we go. If you're on the private server already, all you got to do is hold, please.